I'm here with Mark and Donna in front of their lovely home, which we did with the Interlock Roofing. We've established now a little over 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And to my eye, it looks pretty much like the day we did it.
It looks better than the day we did it because we know how wonderful it is now. We smile every time we see it, honestly. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a super decision.
Well, thank you for saying that.
It was. Well, and thank you.
Tell me, in your own words, how would you say your experience with Interlock has been? That is, your experience with that representative guy that you talked to, the company itself, as to how you were treated, specifically the installers, and perhaps summarize how you feel about your home now that it's there, and what your neighbors feel.
I would say it was wonderful, Barry. I think everything right through from the process of selection to selling, purchase, through to installation, right through to post-install service was great. So, you provided great information that allowed for us to make a buying decision easy. The materials, the access to information off the net was great. The whole installation experience was superb. The installers were professional, safe, knowledgeable, lots of fun just to parlay with and chat, and developed a good rapport with them. They were very, you'd have a question, they wouldn't hesitate to tell you exactly what they were doing, why they were doing it. Post-installation support from your tech team was great. We had one issue where a chunk of ice fell on the roof and dented a corner. They were responsive within a very short period of time. It was great. They were very good.
Wow, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, start to finish, Barry. I mean, first of all, you may recall, what color are we going to do? Back and forth, back and forth. And you said, whenever you decide. And then I have to say, during the installation, I had already put gardens around the house, and your guys walked all of the 4 layers of old shingle across the whole darn roof to dump it in the dumpster in the garage. I mean,
so as not to damage your garden.
Let's just say preservation of the garden was really important.
I thought I was very good. I said, guys, you got to do what you got to do if you can get it there, and they were incredible. They were incredible.
Performed beyond expectation.
And I will tell you, your gardens are gorgeous. In that they serve to show off the Interlock Roof so well.
Well, hey, that's why I did it, eh? No, truly, they were fabulous throughout, and that roof was not easy to do, because as we took off the asphalt shingle, the 4 layers,
yes,
there were wows in the roof. Your guys came in, they buttressed it up, flattened it out, and I mean, those were things we didn't know when we said let's go with
But it was
roof.
that a careful attention to detail that was really, really important. And the result is, of course, a great-looking product on our roof. So.
And those little side bits, they were not easy to do, and all the angles on that roof. And I mean, I can still see your guy in my head. I don't remember what his name is, blonde hair, and he was there on the ladder and leaning on the roof, and just intricate work. It was amazing.
Well,
the next roof we do, it'll be easier. We promise your guys it won't be such a difficult shape.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so let's clarify that. You sold the house.
We will sell this house in the spring. We just bought a new house, which we'll renovate. The only decision is what color to put on the next. So if I start now, Barry, I might decide by spring when you're going to put it on.
Oh, that's
But we have to look at the colors after this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we'll pick the color.
Yeah, your job isn't finished here.
Ah.
And then if you can do it in the spring as soon as possible, that would be perfect.
I'll make it
Because
happen.
we'll renovate the inside over the winter and then put the roof and the new windows on in the
I'll
spring.
make it happen for you.
Thank you.
But I think the product speaks for itself. The fact that we do a repeat with it. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
that's, yeah.
you know, we're in a tough climate here with hot summers, cold, very wet winters. So I mean, in that context, we want something where I don't want to be replacing, for example, a shingled roof every 15 years. And I know there's all sorts of disclosure in terms of warranty that says they're good for 15 to 25, but
They're not.
show me one in Ottawa that's lasted beyond 15
Show me one that's
years
lasted 10.
And
Yeah. Last
I'd
house
be
we
surprised.
were 2 houses ago. We changed the roof 2 times in the years that Mark and I were in it.
So, you know, cost-wise, you have to question that. I mean, portability of the warranty on well, first of all, the warranty, the fact that it's 50 years
For the new people.
for the new
Lifetime for you
people.
guys.
and the fact that
Our
you can-
lifetime won't be 50 years, baby.
Hey,
No.
we have the
way
technology
beyond,
now.
Yeah, there we go.
Best due date, but the fact that you can transfer that is a great selling feature on the product for us, because we're not staying in this house, this particular house, for forever. So that's something we need to consider.
Right?
We know it'll be a
And,
selling feature because people walk by. If I'm in the garden, people ask me regularly, what kind of roof is that? And especially in the winter, when all the other roofs in the neighborhood are piling up with snow and the snow just comes zip right off of it.
That's
Fabulous.
terrific. Thank
No
you for
work.
saying that.
No work. It's just, and that's key. Who wants to be up on their roof? The ice damage, the water damage, it just does not happen.
No, we don't.
It's
We
perfect.
chronic problems with ice damming a lot typically in this area with these shingled roofs. Not an issue for us.
Not an
What was
issue
it,
at all.
08? We had that huge snowfall here. A lot of issues with homes in the neighborhood here. No
Yeah,
issue for us.
people were worried about their roof collapsing into the house
No,
from the
the
sheer weight of the
integrity-
Happened
integrity
to a
of the
house up here.
Yeah, in the neighborhood. So those become very important to us, because that just costs in the long run. So,
Oh, yeah.
Well, and then there was a townhouse we were in for a few years, and they had cedar shake, and that was just a disaster. The moisture, the moss.
rot,
Oh, God.
cracking, splitting.
Ugh.
So I mean, again,
No.
I mean,
we've
when you,
tried them all. This is what we're going with.
That's it. Sold on the product. So, what was the other issue when we stripped the 4 layers of shingle off here? We were dealing with, 5,000-6,000 distributed pounds of weight, which has cost a lot of stress on the trusses, and as Donna said, caused bowing in the roof line, had to be buttressed up. I think now less than 600 pounds?
Yeah,
There's no way.
less than 10%.
There's no way. So the house
fabulous.
breathes. You can sense that the house is relaxed now. It's
More
not,
comfortable.
more comfortable. So, as silly as that sounds, but that's important. So
No, it is great. Honestly, we drive up, I smile, and I say, that was a good decision.
Wow,
Yeah.
well, that's
Yeah,
quite a
well.
testament. It really is.
And we're doing the next one. Just color it.
there's your real testament. We're doing another one with you. So
It's all good.
Wow.
Good.
Well, I'm grateful for you folks to volunteer to do this for us.
Happy to.
It has been my pleasure knowing you all this time and taking care of you. We will continue to do that, you can rest assured.
That is good.
And perhaps we'll come back and do this again in another 6 or 7 years at
Yeah.
the new home.
The roof will look the same here in 6 or 7, and in the new home
That's right.
will look different. Of that we
you may
can
not
be
want to do
sure.
that. Yeah, you want the blind.
Yeah, that's right. Then we want the fuzzy camera on our faces and the good camera on the roof.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you
Very
so
thank
much.
Pleasure, Barry. It's been a pleasure, and let's get over to the next house.
Hey, there you go.
Get that project started.